there was an incident, and boy, you lose track of time in these places, but I was out somewhere. I came back into the clinic area and I found 33 geriatric type people on low cots off to one side. I asked what happened there, and they said, well, some nursing home brought all these people here. So I met with several of them and talked to them. And a couple days later, when we were at the airport, I had to set up the morgue at both the Superdome and the airport. And I went into the morgue one time. It was called the Black Tag Room, or the Expectant Room. And here were these 33 people in the morgue. Plus, there were about another 20 similar type people. And I was, again, talking to several of these people, going cot by cot, talking to them, praying with them. And then I went to the head nurse and I said, what are these people doing here? This is the morgue. And she said, yeah, I know. These people have been assigned here, triaged here. They're expected to die. This is the expectant room. I said, but I've been talking to just about every other one of them, praying with them. And she said, well, that's what the chief medical officer decided. I said, who was the chief medical officer? And she said, well, it was a Coast Guard captain. And just being indignant, I said, well, I'm going to go find another medical officer to re-triage these people. And I did, and found out that that medical officer, who was one of our team members, only got 4 of those people out of there. But they were almost all alive. And one of the, it's just, I remember talking to this one older lady, and she put a grip, she held my hand with such a tight grip. I have never been gripped that hard by anybody. It was a superhuman grip. And she was looking into my eyes, and she couldn't talk, but her eyes were telling me that she knew where she was. And she didn't want me to let go of her because she knew I was probably her last hope to get her out of there. And the next day I came by, and every one of them had been removed to wherever. I never found out where.